Okay, so we're down at the allotment again. It's very cold. It's 4 degrees outside. We're in the polytunnel because it's about 10-11 degrees in here, which is still cold, but it's a bit more bearable than being outside. I have got jobs I need to do outside, and we'll probably put that into the next video. For this video, I want to do maybe a short one, but I want to do something different, another experiment. So last week we did the we did the garlic experiment. So we got 3 types of garlic. So normal garlic that you would normally plant, and we also got organic and normal garlic from a supermarket. So I planted them all, so we're gonna grow them all and see how they progress throughout the year. I'm also going to plant the rest of them outside, probably in the next video. I've also got some onion bulbs I want to put in as well, so if you've never done them before, you just want to watch it just for the sake of watching it, that would be nice. We'll be putting them out as well. In this video, I want to do another experiment. And so this time of year, it's good to do onions, probably before now, but it doesn't matter. We've had quite a mild autumn, so to speak. It is getting a bit cold, we're having cold spells. But you probably still get away with planting your onions, your garlic and spring onions. So I thought, if we're planting garlic from a supermarket, let's say we have a spring onion. So you get a spring onion, and say you harvest and you left 2 inches of it, would that then regrow? So I bought some spring onions from the supermarket. We're going to put them into pots, and I'm going to leave 2 inches on. Most people would probably put them in water first to allow the roots to develop, but we're just going to try it and just straight into soil and just see what happens and if they grow throughout the winter. I think it'll be interesting. And if it does, it goes to show that you don't have to harvest your whole spring onion. You only have to harvest and leave 2 inches, for example, and it'll regrow. So always have spring onion. Or maybe not, maybe it'll just fail. We'll see. So let's get to it. Okay, so for this, we're going to be using cardboard pots again. I think these are brilliant. They're biodegradable, and if you need to move a plant that you don't want to disturb as much, you can just chop the bottoms off or just rip down the side. It's a lot easier than messing about with the disturbing the roots, and you can just put it straight in. So some people don't like them on the soil. That's the garlic we're going to be using another time. Managed to get some soil, compost, whatever you want to call it. It's not fully degraded, but I think for this experiment it will be absolutely fine. As you can see, there are still roots. It's very dying off. But there is a lot of worms in this, which is a good sign for compost. Okay, so how many have we got? Let's get this out. So these are shop bought. They do have roots. I might just trim them roots just to I don't know, just to add a little edge onto it. Maybe, I don't know. But so the idea is so this is something that people can do at home. If you want to get into gardening and you want to try new things, try things like this. If you don't want to mess about with seeds or growing supermarket stuff is always deemed as being a bad thing because they do use pesticides and chemicals and stuff, things like that, to preserve the food for longer and to stop pests from getting, which is, I suppose, understandable. And it's probably flowing around the road as well. So we're going to leave about 2 inches, so to speak, maybe a bit less. You can use that. So that's what you would harvest if this works. And then we're going to leave that. I'm just going to trim them roots just slightly. Probably not the sharpest now. And I'll speed things up and I'll do it to all of them. There we go. So I'll just compost them, but you can't eat them. And then what we're going to do, so we've got 5, we're making 5 pots, and then just putting them straight in, and maybe, hopefully, they will do something and grow. Or they'll just die. But it'll be interesting to find out. And if it doesn't work, maybe it's something to try in summer. With the weather being a lot warmer. Yeah. All right, let's put these aside for now. As I say, I haven't lost one of them. 1, 2, yeah, 5. Okay, so quickly fill these up. Probably a centimetre from the top. Obviously, when you do work with compost, it's always best to sieve it through and work with it and let it biodegrade properly. I'm not doing what I'm doing, but why not? I'm sure it won't make much of a difference. All you gardeners out there are probably, oh my god. But that's what gardening's about. It's about experimenting, trying things out. Just see what happens, see what works, what doesn't work. I hope this works. It'd be great if it does. It means we'll always have spring onions. Obviously, if you are growing spring onions, I do recommend doing it from seeds. Oh, yeah, definitely seeds. And same with onions from seeds or a bulb. Some people struggle doing onions from a seed, and it can be quite difficult, especially at the beginning of the process. But stick with it, keep trying, try different things, and see what works. Same with all gardening, really. Okay, I'll finish these off, and then we'll be planting the spring onions. Okay, we'll put this aside. And we have our pots. I'll just clean up quickly. I'll give you a tip. Whenever you plant pots and you say you put seeds in, or you want to put something in like we're doing, just use one pot and just don't press it too hard because you don't want to compact it, but just to just give it a bit of a tidy up. Just like that. And you can see the difference. Also, if you compact it too much, it'll be hard for the water to drain through, and you want the roots to be able to spread very easy. But just to give it a light push down, so it's nice and flat. Okay, now we've got one of these. We're not going to go too deep with this, just enough, just to put the end of the bulb in. So I'm going to go centre. Oh, that's the problem. Let's go again. Yeah, I have no idea if this is going to work. But that's why it's fun. Just got to remember to do these roots gently, because they seem a little bit dry. Hopefully they should regenerate. Just like that. Oh, that looks quite funny, doesn't it? Suppose it's one of them videos where you watch you get something from the shop and then watch it grow. But we're not doing time lapses on this. We'll be here for a long time, especially in the winter. But we'll be doing regular updates, so please subscribe and just keep an eye on the channel. We'll be doing a lot more experiments like this. Yeah, especially in the spring, we're going to be doing potatoes, so probably shot ball potatoes, and see how they do. I have done shot ball potatoes, and they have grown very nice. I've had no issues. So if you have got any, start collecting them, put them in a nice dark dry cupboard, all ready for spring, and then plant them out. Even if you're at home, or you've got a grow bag, or you haven't got an allotment, you can still do all this stuff. Even do what I'm doing now. Just have a bit of fun, see what happens. Okay, so we're going to water these, put them in a tray, and see what happens. Okay, so they're planted. So we're just going to get them into a tray. I've just quickly watered them. There's a little tip for you though. If you like to save a bit of money on YouTube like me, then these meat trays here really well for holding plants, and it's recycling. So good little tip for you. So I'm going to get these into trays, get them into the greenhouse, and fingers crossed they'll do something good. I'll keep you updated.